You all know that 25 years back, India was stabbed by a neighboring country, Pakistan, through a Kargil war. And it was during these times only. It started in the May and until July. So for more than 75 days, this war took place, and many Indian soldiers, they sacrificed their lives because the conditions, you all might be knowing, you might have heard that what conditions were there at the time of Kargil war, because the Pakistani soldiers are at the advantageous positions. They were on the top of the mountains, hills. They have captured most of the mountains of the Kargil and the Dras sector. Because I have seen personally that sector, and on those mountains there are no plantation. There is no flora and fauna. The barren mountains were there. The naked mountains were there. So one can easily see from the top that who is coming. So the Pakistani soldiers, they were at the advantageous position. And there were only the ridges through which they have to pass. And there are the valleys. The river is flowing deep down. The temperature during these months also falls down to -10, -20. And there was no support. So during that worst conditions, our Indian soldiers showed the courage, their valor, and finally they got the victory. But today I am just going to tell you a very short story about one of the most youngest soldiers who gave his life for the nation, and that is Captain Vijyant Thapar. You might have heard about the world famous letter which he wrote just a day before to his parents. I have got a copy of it. I just want to read it out. But before that, Captain Vijyant Thapar, just at the age of 22 is no age, but just look at the character of that person. His father, grandfather, great-grandfather, all have served the Indian Army. So he also had the same environment in his family. And he joined the army. When he was posted in the North Kashmir area, he just came to know about a 6-year-old girl named Ruxana. He found that in a terrorist attack, the terrorist killed his father in front of her eyes, and she lost her vocals. She can't able to speak. She was numb. So when Vijyant Thapar came to know about that girl, he went to his school. And whenever he got the time, he just went to meet her, console her, help her, support her. And after 3 to 4 months, she survived, and she started chirping again, speak up again. But then the Kargil war started, and his battalion, because he was from the Rajputana Rifles, the 2nd Battalion of Rajputana Rifles, he was asked for capturing 3 points in the Dras sector, the 3 Pimples, Nol and the Tololing. In a full moon day on 29th June, his battalion started hiking up the mountain. But because the Pakistanis, they were at the advantageous position, they can see everything, and on a full moon day and full moon night, where you can see anything, because there was no one single plant, no rock, nothing, plain barren land. There was a ridge, a narrow ridge through which they hiked up. They took 2 of the stations. But when they heard that in the Tololing sector, one of their seniors was shot dead by the militants, he was full of anger and he marched up, and in front of 4 machine guns, which means all those 4 machine guns were firing like anything, and he with his subordinate Anayak, he went up, he started firing back, and during this combat, one of the bullet shot him dead, and he fell in the hands of his support. But looking at his death, at his sacrifice, the army, his battalions, his teammates, they were full of energy, and they took over all those 3 Pimples, Nor and other points, which was very crucial because that was the only point through which they can control the whole highway of the Srinagar. That is a story of valor, victory, courage and kindness even. Just a day before, when he was about to go, he wrote a letter to his father. Dearest Papa, Mummy, buddies, by the time you get this letter, I will be observing you all from the sky, enjoying the hospitality of Apsaras. I have no regrets. In fact, even if I become a human again, I will join the army and again fight for my nation. If you can please come and see where the Indian army fought for your tomorrow. As far as my unit is concerned, the new chaps should be told about the sacrifice. I hope my photo will be kept in a koi mandir with Karni Mata. Whatever organ can be taken should be done. Contribute some money to orphanage and keep on going. Keep on giving 50 rupees to Ruxana, the girl which I have told, per month, and meet the Yogi Baba. Best of luck to all my buddies. Never forget the sacrifice of this man. Papa, you should feel proud, and Mama, so should you. Forgive me for everything wrong I did. Best of luck to you all. And in the last he wrote, live life king size. So the things which he has written, because I have seen that museum where it was kept in Leh, and the courage the Indian army has shown during that war is really very remarkable. And in return, just look at the strength of the army person. His father wrote in another letter stating that, son, the brave way you left this world at the age of 22 is a measure of how you lived your life, short life, what you valued in meeting the stark challenges of capturing Nol against all odds during the Battle of Three Pimples with heroic coolness and single-minded devotion to the duty. You have achieved immortal honor. In death, you have optimized the spirit of national pride, an honor which makes every sacrifice worthwhile. Your action will forever inspire generations of Indians to come. You have left us with pride for being the parents of a worthy son, and a lifetime of pain for having lost a child below, Colonel Vijyant Thapar, father of Vijyant Thapar. Children, you don't know, you are very fortunate that you are living in the safe hands of your parents. But we are safe here, we are enjoying this life with all the colors, all the comforts, all the luxuries, because of those who are giving their lives, who are sacrificing their lives at the borders. So you should know all these things, that what is happening at the borders, what is happening right now in the Jammu sector, what is happening at the Galwan sector, what our army men are doing, how they are fighting. If you know what happened at the Galwan, where minus 40 degree was the temperature, and there was a combat fight without any weapons, and one Indian soldier took 20 Chinese soldiers in that valley. They know I am going to die, but still they took 20 Chinese soldiers with them. And for the very first time, Chinese government accepted that yes, we have lost our soldiers. Children, nation first. It is our duty. Whatever we are here, whatever we are doing here, we are here because of this motherland. So we owe a lot to this motherland. And it is our prime duty that whatever deeds we are doing, it should be for the betterment of the nation. Every individual sitting here, at least they should try once to join the Indian Army. If not, don't worry. Try to do something good. Help the others. When we are sitting right now in a uniform, there is no caste, no creed, no color, no religion. But we all are sitting as an Alokite in the same way. When we are going out, we all are Indians. And India is our motherland. And our duty is to protect it, to safeguard it in every manner. The children, I wish, I expect that every individual studying in Alok, he or she should have that spirit within themselves that yes, I will not do anything wrong. I will not do anything which is against my nation. My nation is my priority. my work, my deeds will always be to make India pride. So children, just sit properly and close your eyes and meditate for few minutes and give your tributes to all those soldiers who are away from their home, family, children, but they are always standing to save you, to protect you from every challenges. It is a tribute to all those soldiers who have sacrificed for making our tomorrow better. Over. Now in one loud voice. Mata ki! Bharat Mata ki! Bharat Mata ki!